A new leak confirms LEGO Horizon will launch on PS5 and PC, official pre-order details for Concord and Astrobot, Rocksteady is backing off from live service games, Microsoft may be working on a new Halo remaster that could launch on PS5, and more. Let's get to the PlayStation news. Last week's State of Play had 14 games confirming several rumors, but one missing was LEGO Horizon's rumored to be a version of Horizon Forbidden West, but LEGO, from Insider Gaming's Tom Henderson. Now we have a new report from reliable leaker Vilbit Kun, saying the game will indeed be revealed later today, but what's interesting is that despite it being a single player game, it won't be exclusive to PS5. The publisher of the game is SIE, and the game title LEGO Horizon Adventures will arrive on day 1 on both PS5 and PC, something Sony had only been doing for multiplayer titles. The game will be revealed today and pre-orders open tomorrow, with standard and deluxe editions up for pre-order. It is a single player title that can also be played in co-op online with crossplay. That means that on PC it will require you to log into PSN to play, but it will be banned from around 170 countries as well. The report also says the game includes in-app purchases, but the extent of this is unknown, so we'll have to wait and see if it's only for skins or something else. Are you looking forward to this new version of Horizon? Let me know in the comments. Next, the pre-orders for Concord have officially gone live, and as we talked about in the previous video, it's pretty much what leaked from the Australian PlayStation Store, but now we have additional details on the game's beta phase. There are 2 editions of the game. The standard, going for $40 or equivalent in your region, offers the full Concord experience including all 16 characters, 12 unique maps on various worlds, 16 base game modes, and all of that will be expanded with free post-launch support. There's also the deluxe edition for $60 or equivalent that brings the North Star Free Gunner pack with extra cosmetics and skins for the Free Gunner crew and 3 days of early access. Pre-ordering any version gives you the Monarch pack with an extra outfit for Sniper Veil, a Dead Reckoner skin for her sniper rifle and sidearm, plus access to the game's upcoming beta for you and for friends. The pre-launch beta will be simultaneous for PS5 and PC with crossplay support, and it launches in July. Concord comes out on August 23 for PS5 and PC, and August 20 for those with the deluxe edition. Are you interested in the game? Share with us in the comments. If you are not interested in Concord, you can also pre-order Astrobot starting today, and Sony has also shared all the details of what you get, but the prices is still in question as of recording. There will be 2 editions of the game. The standard edition is either physical or digital, and the deluxe edition, which is digital only. Pre-ordering any edition gives you the Parappa the Rapper outfit, the glorious graffiti dual speeder color, and 2 avatars, one of Astro and one of the Parappa the Rapper bot. But if you pre-order the physical edition, you also get a physical poster that has all the Astrobots inside the PS5 chip, with a short comic that tells the story of the game on the reverse side. As for the digital deluxe edition, you get 2 additional outfits in the Astro Golden outfit and the Jarnam Tourist outfit based on Bloodborne, 2 additional dual speeder paint colors with the Neon Dream and Champions Gold dual speeder, the official soundtrack and digital art gallery, plus 10 more avatars based on PlayStation characters including Kratos, Nathan Drake, Aloy, Ratchet, The Traveler, Bloodborne Hunter, Celine, and Gran Turismo Racer. These outfits and dual speeder colors will become available as you unlock them in their respective levels. There's no official information about pricing as of recording, outside of the leak we talked about in a previous video, where a Japanese store had the game for 7,980 yen, which would be $60, but now there's an European store listing the standard edition for 70 euros, and the Australian PlayStation store has it for 110 Australian dollars, which is the same price as other $70 games, so it could end up being a full price title. We'll officially find out later today. What's your hype level for this new Astrobot game? Let me know in the comments. Before talking about what's next for Rocksteady and a possible Halo game for PS5, here are some quick stories that you need to know. Helldivers 2 is getting a new Warbond theme after the jungle named Viper Commandos, with new weapons, armor, patterns, boosters, new utilities like a knife, and more. Arrowhead Studios is also changing the way Warbonds work with a slower rollout that allows them to focus on quality over quantity, plus stronger themes and more thoughtful designs across all items, weapons, emotes, and so on. Square Enix Creative Studio 3, the team behind Final Fantasy XIV and XVI, appears to be working on 2 unannounced games, as per director Naoki Yoshida. In a recent interview with the website Gamer.nl, Yoshida said the team was not impacted by the recent restructuring at the publisher and is in fact hiring more people. Square Enix is said to have high expectations in them, and there's no chance they will be making cuts or receiving less investment. After that, he teased they are working on 2 new games that may be announced soon. BioWare has announced a name change for Dragon Age Dreadwolf, confirming some rumors we talked about in the previous video. Dragon Age Dreadwolf will now be known as Dragon Age The Veilguard, and it promises to have 7 party members with fun and fluid moment-to-moment combat. As for the story of Solas being tied to the original Dreadwolf name, BioWare GM Gary McKay said the character will still be part of that, plus all characters in your party will have deep storylines. They will fully reveal this new Dragon Age on June 11 with 50 minutes of gameplay. There's also a chance we may see a trailer before that this weekend. We know the Silent Hill 2 remake will be coming out this October, and the most recent gameplay reveal has been very mixed received, but it appears original Silent Hill 2 devs pushed Bluebird team to make drastic changes. In an interview with Famitsu, series producer Motoi Okamoto said that Japanese staff, including art director Masahiro Ito and sound designer Akira Yamaoka, pushed for changes because they didn't want to make the same game again. He didn't go into specifics, but believes they managed to get it right since Bluebird team is also big fans of the original, and the remake shows they are highly respectful of that. Moving on, Rocksteady Studios may be committed to Suicide Squad right now, but it appears they are ready to go back to what they are best known for, single-player games. A new report from Bloomberg goes deep into all the issues that plagued the studio during the development of Suicide Squad, including a constant change of vision, a perfectionism culture by the studio's directors, and a genre change that the studio was not ready for. Rocksteady was working on a multiplayer puzzle game called Stones, prototyped by studio directors Jamie Walker and Sefton Hill, that was cancelled in 2016 in favor of Suicide Squad after development fell from WB Games Montreal. The game was initially envisioned as a melee game but later moved to being a shooter, with employees puzzled as to why characters like Captain Boomerang wouldn't use a boomerang to fight, and there were some rough pitched ideas like having a car that you could modify with weapons to fight aliens. Suicide Squad ended up being a $200 million failure, but thankfully that doesn't seem to be putting the studio on the chopping block as they are currently understaffed. Rocksteady is now looking to return to its roots, pitching a new single-player game, and in the meantime they are helping with a Hogwarts Legacy Director's Cut, but it's unclear what will that include since the game didn't have a season pass or additional DLC outside of an exclusive quest and items. What do you think about all these issues with Rocksteady? Sound off in the comments. Now let's talk about Microsoft, because they may be done with the first 4 games they promised as multi-platform, but now there's another big rumor saying that Halo may be coming to PS5. This is based on a new report from Tom Warren at The Verge, who says Microsoft is working on a new remaster or remake for the original Halo Combat Evolved that is in the early stages of development for Xbox Series, and they are also considering it for Project Latitude. Project Latitude is the internal codename for multi-platform games on Xbox, and besides this new Halo game, other titles considered are Senua's Saga's Hellblade 2, Starfield, Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, Age of Mythology, and the rumored Doom the Dark Ages we talked about in a previous video. The thing is, I don't believe we'll learn about any of this at the Xbox Showcase, and even if they announce Doom the Dark Ages, we'll learn it's coming to PS5, likely from Bethesda, in a separate press release. Call of Duty is the one they may mention other platforms, and that's its own separate show. Still, it's interesting the rumors keep piling up, and with games like Sea of Thieves doing really well on PS5, it's probably just a matter of time for the floodgates to open. Do you believe Microsoft will end up putting Halo on PlayStation? Let me know your thoughts about that and any of this news in the comments below. Check back on Monday for more gaming news, and remember, I'll be reacting to Summer Game Fest streams over the weekend. But in the meantime, you can check out this other video here where we talk about The Last of Us Part 2 being ready for PC, preload details for Elden Ring Shadow of the Earth 3, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.